My name is Li Ji. In this high martial world of spiritual energy resurgence, everyone can awaken martial energy.
In my childhood, my family had high hopes for me.
However, after reaching adulthood, I became an ordinary person unable to awaken any ability, and was cruelly abandoned. But what they don't know is I awakened the spiritual energy infusion system, possessing limitless spiritual energy and spiritual items. While others are still fighting over scraps of spiritual energy to the point of bloodshed, my spiritual energy is so abundant.
I can't use it all. I simply can't use it all.
I can only feed it to the pigs. Martial king-level warriors see me and gasp in awe, as if seeing their own father. They all revere me as
Thank God. Martial.
This spirit stone is mine.
Let go. That's mine. Yanling slash.
A mere low-level martial artist dares to snatch something from your ancestor. Go back and train some more.
Damn it, I was so close. That's a spirit stone from a spiritual energy source. It holds a full 10 points of spiritual energy. With it, I could break through to mid-level martial artist. But now, the joint exam is probably hopeless again. I'm so frustrated.
Young miss, the spirit stone resources you need the family head will provide at any cost. Why must you fight for them yourself? And get hurt in the process?
Enough. I don't want to rely on the family. The interdimensional rift is expanding. Even stronger alien beasts are descending. The frontlines are in crisis. Mother and elder sister are about to lead the family's core forces to the front lines. They need the resources more than I do. I absolutely cannot hold them back. Am I imagining things? That's a spiritual energy fluctuation.
Young miss, let's leave this place. There's nothing here but farmland and these livestock. There's really nothing to see, and it'll dirty your clothes.
Impossible. This pig is actually absorbing spiritual energy?
How is that possible? I've trained for 18 years and haven't even reached low-level martial artist.
Yet this pig is already a low-level martial artist?
Li Ji, you still dare to argue? I caught you in the act. You villain. You actually poisoned the village pigs.
How could this be poisoning? I'm just feeding them my exclusive pig feed. Look how happily they're eating.
You're that kind-hearted?
Free pig feed,
And feeding a whole ton? Do you really think I'm stupid?
and this feed clearly isn't proper feed.
Believe me, these things,
They only benefit the pigs, no harm.
really.
It's really hard to explain when no one listens.
All because of that damn system.
Every time I enter the secret realm, after receiving the spiritual energy infusion, not only does my own power increase,
I also harvest a huge amount of spirit stones and herbs.
but the system always gives me a task. I must consume all these spirit stones and herbs that day to get the reward.
Of course, I can't finish them myself.
So, I resort to all sorts of tricks.
But this time, it's unreasonable.
There's actually a ton of spirit herbs to deal with.
Where can I find so many people to cultivate?
In desperation, I had to feed the pigs.
Li Ji, you must compensate for my pigs. Look yourself. These pigs are stiff, not moving. Still saying you didn't poison them?
They're not moving, but they're not stiff. They're meditating. I'm giving these pigs a great opportunity. If I'm not mistaken, after a moment, these pigs will learn breathing techniques. In 2 hours, they'll become enlightened beings,
Then we might get a pig marshal or a pig strong.
helping villagers with farm work and guarding homes effortlessly.
You're lying, you jerk. Who are you?
Where did you get these spirit stones and herbs?
Who allowed you to feed them to pigs?
Do you know how precious they are?
Aye,
Miss,
that's pig feed.
You can't eat it.
and it's poison.
Such abundant spiritual energy. I feel like I've entered the source of spiritual energy, nurtured by all things.
Every pore and meridian is infused with spiritual energy.
I've broken through.
such intense pressure. Miss, she actually broke through to a mid-level martial artist directly. She wasn't even a martial artist just a moment ago.
I'll take all of this pig feed. Sell it all to me for $5 million.
5 million. Yes, no problem. Miss, please take it all. We're rich.
That's not right. This pig feed.
Li Ji, are you crazy? You want to stop everyone from getting rich?
That's not it. But there's one condition.
What condition?
You can take all this pig feed, no problem.
But you have to finish eating it all today. Wasting it is not allowed.
After all, if I don't complete the task, I won't get the system reward.
What kind of condition is that? No problem.
This is a ton of pig feed. Can you really finish it all today?
If you can do it, I can provide you with even more in the future.
Really? There can be more?
I don't believe it. I happen to have a little leftover stock today. I'll give it all to you. This pile of spirit stones can't be fed to pigs. I was just wondering how to deal with it.
Spirit stones. Spirit stones. They're all spirit stones. And each one is top grade.
Each has a full 100 spirit energy value. Mine. They're all mine.
This is an unlimited Martial Alliance Dragon card. I'll deposit $100 million into it every month. Please, Master, provide me with spirit stones and herbs continuously. I beg of you.
No problem.
100 million. We're rich.
Quick, get people over here. Move it all away from me.
Why hasn't the mission been marked as complete yet? That too, Union. Did he go back on his word?
Reward, unlock the second level spirit infusion space. And synchronize the martial abilities of your admirer.
It worked.
I actually unlocked another new spirit infusion space.
Once I get there, not only will I receive endless spirit energy infusion, but what exactly is this admiration points thing?
Ding! The admiration you receive from others can be converted into admiration points. The more admiration points you accumulate, the more martial cultivation you can exchange for. Breakthrough. Synchronized and obtained all martial abilities of Admirer 2 Union.
I feel power surging through my entire body. Is this the power of a mid-level martial artist? So now, second level spirit infusion space. Here I come. So this is the second level spirit infusion space. Not only does it have higher grade spirit energy, possessing supreme spiritual resources, but
there are also more powerful exotic beasts.
Perfect. These beasts will be good practice for me. Let me test out my newly acquired martial abilities. Yang Yun Pong. Bring it on. Let me show you my true power. Fusion Fist. As expected of a mid-level monster, its defense is really high.
$9,999, and with a 3-day time limit.
System, are you trying to make me call you generous or stingy?
Listen up, everyone. I order you to finish all the spirit stones and herbs you received today. If anyone is reluctant to eat theirs, it'll be confiscated. As long as you finish it, there will be more tomorrow.
Has the second young lady lost her mind? This is so wasteful.
Giving us spiritual herbs worth 100 spirit points and saying there's more after we finish.
To Union. Instead of preparing for the martial exam, what are you doing at the training grounds?
Sis, weren't you at the front lines with Mother?
Mother is worried about you. She sent me back to keep an eye on you for a few days. Sure enough, you've got quite the nerve, going around fighting people for spirit stones. Are the family's spirit stones and herbs not enough for you?
I don't want to rely on the family. I told you, I want to get stronger on my own merit.
You're still young. It's natural to rely on the family. It's not too late to be independent when you're older. I'm heading to the front lines tomorrow to fight the monsters. If you're out here causing trouble, how can we be at ease?
I'm not causing any trouble. Besides, I can already support myself. Sis, look. Everyone is using the spirit stones and herbs I brought back.
Where did you get these from?
I met a peerless master. He has many high-quality spiritual items, and he promised to give me even more later.
A peerless master? Take me to see him. Our two family is a big target. It's inevitable that people with ulterior motives would try to take advantage of Union. A few herbs are nothing but bait. I want to see what tricks he's playing.
Ms. Tu.
I'm here to collect the spiritual creatures. This is my sister, Tu Yunkui. She came with me. Do you have any new spiritual creatures to sell me now?
Welcome, welcome. Of course I do.
Let me see them, quick.
If they're not good quality, our two family won't be interested. In the future, you won't need to trouble my sister to come collect goods anymore.
Whether they're good or not. Young Mistress Tu will know at a glance. Tian Peng, bring out the goods.
Is it an illusion? The feeling I get from these pig-headed men is that every single one is not beneath me.
These pig men are.
Ha ha ha. You mean them? They're the ones you saw meditating in the pigsty before.
You're saying these pig-headed men are those pigs? You fed the spiritual medicine too? But they
ate too much spiritual energy and ended up like this. That's a minor issue. You're here to buy the spiritual medicine, right? Here, these are the elixirs for you this time.
Think this. Could it be sunfruit? Sunfruit is hailed as a top-tier cultivation elixir. Each one contains tens of thousands of points of spiritual energy. Therefore, every single one is enough to spark a bloody conflict. Even martial king-level experts would covet them. And here, there's a whole courtyard of them? Is this real?
I've always run an honest business, rejecting counterfeit goods. Otherwise, I'd give you a free sample.
Oh my god, with this bite.
It's like falling into a pool of spiritual wine filled with spiritual energy. The flesh melts in your mouth, flowing down your throat into your stomach, like drinking a strong wine, making you feel tipsy. So fragrant. So intoxicating.
Is this something I can see without paying?
Don't you dare have any improper thoughts about my sister.
How could I?
What am I doing?
Mr. Li, wait. This power? This Sunyang fruit truly is a top-tier spiritual medicine.
Just one bite, and it actually gave me signs of a breakthrough.
It seems Union was right.
This person really is a recluse of extraordinary ability.
A true marvel. He casually produced so many top-tier spiritual medicines. With this batch,
the frontline supplies for Mother and the others are finally secured.
Mr. Li, your batch of Sunyang fruit, please be sure to sell it to us.
Sure, but this batch of Sunyang fruit, along with the other spiritual items, just like last time, must be completely consumed within 3 days. Not a single one can be left. Remember, what I'm saying is, not a single one can be left.
Please name your price, sir.
500 million, along with a truckload outside of assorted low to mid-grade spiritual medicines and stones, all yours.
No, why is it so expensive this time? Last time it was only 100 million, wasn't it?
Yunyan, this batch of Sunyang fruit is worth the price.
It can break through your current realm and synchronize with 2 Yunkei's martial energy. 1,000 points. Great. I'll soon break through to become a high-level martial artist.
Mr. Li.
Yunkei, I have another favor to ask.
Our 2 family disciples are fighting monsters on the front line. We urgently need a large amount of supplies. Besides these Sunyang fruits, sir, can you provide me with more spiritual items?
Well.
That's really pushing it. But to have this batch of top-grade spiritual medicine is already a pleasant surprise.
Now, I'm already a high-level martial artist. I can take down higher-level guardian beasts in the secret realm.
Given how the system usually works,
it'll probably reward more time-limited high-level spiritual items.
Why not take advantage of this?
Okay. But it depends on how much you need. If it's too much, I'll need some time to prepare.
3 days. No matter how much you can provide. I want all of it.
Deal.
3 days later, I'll join the team and head out. Please, sir, deliver the subsequent spiritual items to the post station in the north of the city. At that time, I'll definitely give you a satisfactory offer.
As expected of a high-level monster, its strength is far greater than mid-level monsters. But that's what makes it fun, isn't it? Let's fight. Stepping sparrow movement. Haha. Tu Yunquei is indeed a prodigy. Her martial ability can actually allow her to, before reaching the martial king realm, briefly walk on air. Sparrow flame slash. If it were a regular high-level martial artist, this move would drain all his spiritual energy. But I'm different. My spiritual energy is endless. Sparrow flame slash. Sparrow flame slash. Only 99,999? Cheapskate. So stingy.
You used to complain it was too much. Times have changed, Tongzi.
Sweet.
Looks like the supplies we gave to Yunquei have been distributed, as trustworthy as promised. Next up, time to prepare the delivery.
But what do we use to carry it all?
Young mistress, we should depart. If we don't leave now, we'll miss the main force.
Just a little longer. Just a bit more.
Yunquei, haven't you left yet?
Mother,
Yunquei, the frontlines are getting more intense. The spatial rifts are expanding again, releasing hordes of elite beasts. All major war bands are suffering heavy losses. They desperately need reinforcements.
Humanity is right behind us. There's no retreat.
Creatures from another world. Who gave you permission to enter our world? Die.
Who says women are inferior to men? Sisters, let's show them what our valiant women's war band is made of. Charge. Attack.
See? Everyone is fighting with everything they've got. Yunquei, we're running out of time.
Young mistress.
let's move out.
Tu Yunquei. Am I late?
Mr. Li, what is all this?
We had an agreement. Delivery today.
Don't tell me. All these rail cars behind you are filled with spiritual materials?
Open one up and see for yourself. Then you'll know.
Oh my god. It's a high-grade spirit stone containing 100 units of spiritual energy. Am I dreaming? Such high-grade spirit stones.
There's a whole train car full of them.
The next few cars are also filled with spirit herbs.
Look at this. This is actually moonlight grass, a premium spirit herb.
A single stalk is worth tens of thousands of Alliance dollars, and this whole place is packed with them. Mr. Li, I truly can't thank you enough. With over a dozen carts of these spirit materials, the dire situation at the front lines can finally be alleviated.
This is nothing. Come here, let me show you something really good.
Such vast spiritual energy. Could it be?
That's right. This is the king-grade spirit herb, Xuanhuang grass.
Xuanhuang grass? I heard it was extinct. How could it be here? And there's a whole train car of it.
This is an herb even Martial King experts covet. If other factions find out that we have a whole car of king-grade spirit herbs, I'm afraid.
Regarding today's events, if anyone breathes a single word of this, kill them. Yes, sir, Mr. Li. Such precious spirit herbs. No price would be too high. And there's so much of it. Yunke truly doesn't know what price to name.
For this batch of spirit materials, I don't want a single cent. But I have only 2 conditions. First, the usual rule. Use it all up within 3 days. Second, it must all be used for the front lines. You're the dignified second daughter of the 2 family. It's bad enough you come here every day, but now you're overstaying your welcome? Don't you care about the rumors?
Why should I? I'm part of the 2 Mountain War Group supply corps now. My job is to handle supplies with you. It makes sense for me to stay here. No news from the front lines. Are mother and sister safe?
Frontline update, 2 mountain triumphs. The 2 mountain war king defeats a king-class beast. The 2 mountain forces advance miles into enemy territory. During the fight, many heroes emerged from the 2 mountain ranks. They made breakthroughs in combat. One standout is 3rd Brigade Captain Tu Yunke. Being the war king's daughter, she didn't hold back.
When things got tough, she grabbed the standard.
Joining the elite warriors.
Earned the Valkyrie title from the Martial Union.
Li Ji, look quickly. Mom and sis made the news.
It seems the batch of spiritual items we sent actually helped.
Young master.
Second young lady Tu. In there.
In reply to young Master Wang, Miss Tu has been holed up in there.
Guys, get in there. Bring my cousin out for me. Spare Miss Tu. Take down everyone else in the yard.
Understood.
A country bumpkin dares to steal Wang Liufeng's woman? You're dead. Now, the 2 families' martial arts are outstanding. Their fame spreads across the land. They're the most likely to become a top-tier martial arts family. If I marry Tu Yunyan, wouldn't that? No way. All my guards are high-level martial artists.
Wang Liufeng, this is not a place for you to act recklessly. What do you want?
A remote, impoverished place. How could suddenly produce so many martial artists above the high level?
This man is Wang Liufeng, a top-tier martial arts family, the young master of the Wang family, a notorious spoiled brat within the martial arts alliance. My cousin. He's the most sinister and hypocritical person. Be careful.
Cousin Yunyan, how could you come to such a place? Come back with me now.
Wang Liufeng, are you crazy? Why should I listen to you?
Because I'm your fiancé. Have you forgotten? Back then, our Wang and Tu families agreed to intermarry for generations. My aunt, that is, your mother and your father were the first generation. You and I were designated as the second generation.
Impossible. How could I not know about this?
You know now. Let's go.
Stop dreaming. I will never marry you.
Whether you marry or not is not up to you. This is a joint agreement between the Wang and Tu families. Do you want to tear up the century-old alliance between our families? Does Aunt know? Do the elders of the Tu family know?
Lest I die. Otherwise, I absolutely will not marry a weakling like you. You should just give up.
Since you refuse to listen, then don't blame me, your cousin, for getting rough. Men, take the lady home. Listen up, kid, I'm warning you. Don't think you're safe just because you have a bunch of high-level martial artists protecting you. I'm not afraid of you. This is between the Wang and Tu families. It's none of your business.
Tu Yunyan is my business partner. She doesn't want to leave. No one is taking her from me by force. As for the Wang family, I don't even consider them a threat.
How dare you insult my family? You must have a death wish.
Li Ji, maybe we should just let this go. The Wang family is not to be trifled with. Their clan has several martial king-level experts. They even have a reclusive martial ancestor-level patriarch.
I said, today. You're not taking her.
Damn it. This guy has too many powerful fighters with him. Looks like I'll have to use my trump card. Elder Feng, I must ask for your assistance.
That's not covered in my contract to protect you.
I'll pay extra.
Young man, you should walk away. It's not worth losing your life over a woman who's nothing to you.
Energy projection. A top-tier martial artist. We've got this in the bag.
Wait. His energy is almost materializing. He's a half-step martial king. 2 Union, with Elder Feng here, let's see how you'll escape my grasp now. And this brat, along with your gang of pig-headed freaks. None of you are getting away.
Wang Liufan, let them go. I'll come with you.
Too late. This punk injured my guards and insulted my family. Elder Feng, please deal with him.
Young man. For my apologies.
Tianping.
You're a top-tier martial artist too.
Dare to attack my master, die.
A martial king. No, spare me, senior. Wang Lufeng, you've ruined me.
Senior, spare my life.
Mr. Li actually has a martial king level expert under him. Truly a hidden master. Spare his life. He's my cousin after all. If he's killed outright.
As you wish. Tianping. I heard you.
I'll scram right away. Right away. What are you standing there for? Help me up.
With that kind of character, he still wants to marry me? No way. Wang Lufeng is the most vengeful person. I need to tell my sister and mother about today's incident as soon as possible, to avoid.
Miss Tu, look. I told you not to stay at my place for too long.
Sorry. If it weren't for me today, you wouldn't have offended the Wang family.
That's nothing. But your marriage contract with Wang Lufeng.
Mr. Li, please continue trading with my two family in the future, providing spiritual items. As for my matter with Wang Liufeng, I'll handle it myself. I've really been a bother these past couple of days.
If you need help, call me. For friends, I'm happy to lend a hand.
Thank you.
Reward, opening level 3 spiritual energy infusion space.
Ding, congratulations, host.
Received admiration from Martial King level expert Wang and Run.
Why isn't it 100,000? There's a mechanism here I don't know about.
But it's almost 100,000. Not a big problem.
System breakthrough.
The master suddenly broke through again, and he directly stepped into half-step Martial King. Just one step away from becoming a Martial King. Truly a godlike figure. Following such a master in my lifetime, Chan Peng, how fortunate I am. Maybe I can truly restore the glory of my ancestors, re-establish the honor of the pig clan.
Is this the true power of a third-level spiritual energy baptism chamber? The guardian beast actually assigned me a western dragon.
Then, a 4th level one must have a true dragon.
Yank slash. Damn, how am I supposed to fight this?
Its dragon scales are impenetrable.
Since weapons can't break its defense.
Then, it's time for some good old-fashioned fisticuffs. Perfect chance to test out Aunt Wang's martial energy.
Tushan fist. I see your health bar now.
Take another one. Tushan Shadowless Fist.
Wow, its defense is really high, but don't think high defense alone is enough to make me surrender. Little do you know, my spiritual energy is limitless.
Tushan Shadowless Fist.
Tushan Shadowless Fist. Do you yield?
Cheater, you're cheating.
Go ahead and report me if you can. Let's see if the system listens to you or me.
Too bad you can't come out with me. I need the rewards, so sorry. Just bear with it for a bit. I'll be quick.
Ding. The Black Dragon has sent a submission request. Host, do you accept?
All right. So this is what you're really like. I accept. Even without a reward, I'll endure it. After all, what man could refuse becoming a dragon knight?
Ding. Host, please place your hand on the black dragon's forehead. The system will automatically establish a master-servant contract between you and the black dragon.
That's it?
Ding. Congratulations, host, on your first capture of a top-tier exotic beast. Reward, Saint Great Spiritual Herb, Twin Lotus of Fire and Water, 99,999 flowers. Time limited usage period, 30 days.
Wait. You're actually female? So, do I ride or not? Come on, little black.
Let me try riding you.
Whoa. Flying on your own is nowhere near as fun as riding. What a shame. From now on, I can only play solo in this secret realm. Can't take you out. If only I could bring you to the real world, how awesome would that be? Haha. Long live bro system. From now on, I promise I'll never call you just system again. From now on, your tasks. I'll complete them 100%, guaranteed quality, and quantity. Oh man. This is nearly 100,000 same grade twin lotuses. Even though bro system gave me 30 days, this grade and quantity of spiritual herbs are completely beyond what the two family can handle. Ugh. I thought by getting connected with the two family, I wouldn't have to worry about having too many spiritual items to use up. Who would have thought it'd be so soon that the two family can't satisfy my needs anymore? Oh, gods. Please send me an immortal. Maybe. Only an immortal could consume this many saint grade herbs at once. Ah. No way, an immortal has appeared. Ah, CPR, that's not right. She looks like a martial artist. She shouldn't be drowning. Could it be? She's gravely injured.
Who are you?
Shouldn't I be asking you that? Who are you? Why are you drinking from my family's pond?
Thank you for saving me, young man.
Who are you calling young? No way, don't you die on me here.
Wang Shuzin. Damn it.
Listen. Don't circulate your spiritual energy anymore. If you keep vomiting blood, you're really done for.
Young man, I can see you're a top-tier martial artist. Please, take me to the two family as fast as you can. Any later, and disaster will strike. I'll be straight with you. I was ambushed by a villain. I almost died. It won't be long before that villain tracks me here. When that happens,
You know the two family?
this is the Alliance leader's token. With this, I can command all martial artists under heaven.
The Alliance leader's token?
You're the leader of the martial alliance? Martial ancestor Liang Yu. You're actually a female martial artist?
Kid, now's not the time for this. If we don't hurry up and leave, neither of us will make it out.
Let's go. Go where? Liang Yu, give up. You can't escape.
Wang Shuzin. To think that you, the Wang family's patriarch, and an elder of the Alliance, would betray humanity and side with the beast. Do you have any humanity left?
Ha ha ha. The world bustles, all for profit. The world hustles, all for gain. The other realm is rich in spiritual energy. King-grade spirit herbs are everywhere.
Countless King Grey, even Emperor Grey powerhouses exist among the beasts.
I'm just going with the flow.
Scum.
Why waste words on a dead man, Wang Shoshin? Can't you see she's stalling?
You dare mess with me?
Have we been discovered? I hope the Alliance elders arrive soon. Otherwise. Wang Shuzin, oh Wang Shuzin. With a brain like yours, you're barely human. You can't even compare to a beast. You'll never amount to anything.
Die!
So this is the power of a martial grandmaster?
Shoot the moon. Damn it. My injuries are too severe.
If we had a Saint Grade elixir, could you recover your strength?
You know what a Saint Grade elixir is? With the current spiritual energy density in the human world, it's impossible for a single Saint Grade elixir to appear. Unless we risk venturing deep into the beast world, there's only the faintest possibility. If I truly had a Saint Grade elixir, I wouldn't let Wang Shouxin act so arrogantly here.
Look over there.
What?
A Saint Grade elixir.
What are you talking about? How can you joke at a time like this? Don't tell me you're trying to say there's a Saint Grade elixir under this pond?
Not under the pond. It's the lotus.
You don't believe me? Pick one yourself and you'll see.
Has this young man gone mad from fear? Still, he did save my life. Perhaps he's trying to comfort me with a lotus before we die. Fine, I'll humor him, consider it repaying the favor.
Liang Yu, women will be women. Even at death's door, you can't forget about looking pretty. Don't worry, after you die, I'll bury you at the bottom of this pond. Every year, all these lotus flowers will be your burial companions.
This rich spiritual energy. This really is a Saint Grade elixir.
This spiritual energy. A divine herb! This divine herb contains 100,000 units of spiritual energy! Impossible. The spiritual energy in the human world is so thin. How could a divine herb exist here? And it's a twin lotus over 1,000 years old!
Not one plant, but a whole pond.
Impossible. Absolutely impossible. One divine herb is one thing.
But how is there a whole pond of them here?
It must be fake. An illusion.
If I could devour this entire pond of divine herbs, beast kings, martial grandmasters, I would become the emperor of all martial artists, the master of all humans and beasts. Mine. It's all mine.
Oh no.
You focus on recovering your strength first. I'll have someone hold them off for a moment. Tianping.
HMDH. Get back.
How dare you! A mere half-step martial grandmaster dares to block me? You're dead. Sky-shattering palm!
Upside down rake.
I'm fine. No matter how badly you're injured, we have plenty of divine herbs.
Again.
What are you waiting for? For Liang Yu to recover and kill us both?
Master, there's no other way. Facing two martial grandmasters, Tianping can only fight to the death.
Wait. I think. We don't need to stall anymore.
Moon Piercer.
I haven't become the martial emperor yet. Not yet.
Run and sneak into the human world. If I let you get away, what kind of alliance leader would I be? Shoot the celestial wolf.
Truly the pinnacle of human martial artists at this stage. With just 2 arrows, 2 martial ancestor level experts were shot down.
Thank you for your help, sir. I, Liang Yu, am endlessly grateful.
No need for thanks. Helping you is helping humanity. Someone like the Wang family's ancestor deserves to be executed by all.
Sir, would you be willing to join my martial alliance? I, Liang Yu, am willing to offer you the position of an elder.
How generous. If a half-step martial king like me really became an alliance elder, wouldn't the other martial kings tear me apart? No, no. Laying low is the way to go. No, no. I'm used to being a free spirit. I can't handle constraints.
Is that so? In that case, please accept this alliance leader's token, sir. Otherwise, I, Liang Yu, would feel truly uneasy.
This, I can accept. As the leader of the Martial Alliance, you must have many connections. To be honest, I've been troubled by how to use up this whole pond of twin lotuses. Alliance leader, Mr. Li.
Do you intend to sell this entire pond of Saint Great herbs? If that's truly the case, please, sir, do consider our Martial Alliance. Although the Martial Alliance isn't a dedicated trading house, it serves martial artists from all over the world, and with dozens of martial ancestor-level experts within the Alliance, I guarantee you'll get the best deal.
I don't care about profit. I only have one condition. Consume it all within 30 days.
Within 30 days, use up all these Saint Great herbs. Mr. Li, isn't that a terrible waste? Every single Saint Great herb here could be used as a treasure to guard the Alliance.
That's not my concern. If you can't guarantee to use it all up within 30 days, I'll find someone else. At worst, when the time comes, I'll directly face the world and give them away for free.
Saint Great herbs, free for all. Should I call you wasteful, or generous, or... Fine, 30 days it is. I accept your condition.
Ah, that feels good. Another big problem solved. Now I just need to wait 30 days. Then I can open another spirit infusion space.
King. Congratulations, host. You have received admiration from martial ancestor level expert Liang Yu.
How come a martial king's admiration points are 90,000, and a martial ancestor's admiration points are also 90,000? Could it be related to the level of the spirit infusion space? Ah, whatever. System, breakthrough.
Father, that too Union. Not only does she want to tear up the marriage contract and humiliate me, she even brought in outsiders to back her up. Elder Feng even died because of it. You must stand up for me.
I told you to train hard when you were young, but you wouldn't listen. Now look at you. We've poured so many rare treasures into you, and you're only a high-level martial warrior. Tu Union is 2 years younger than you, and she's already a half-step martial king. Are you trying to match that young master of the Li family?
Father, no matter what, I'm still much better than that guy from the Li family, right? After all, that good-for-nothing doesn't even have martial energy. He'll be immortal for the rest of his life.
Liu Feng. For now, we'll note down the grudge against Elder Feng. It's not the time for a major conflict.
Why should we? Are we just going to let others walk all over our Wang family?
Calm down. Right now, our patriarch is planning a monumental task. If it succeeds, our Wang family will rule the world. When that time comes, the Martial Alliance, the two family, they'll only be fit to be our puppets. So, what we need most right now is not to stir up trouble by provoking a newly ascended martial king, but to lay low and carry on as usual. Don't let outsiders catch wind of our plans.
So we just let it go?
Of course, we can't just let it go. If we do nothing, it wouldn't be like our Wang family at all. Get ready. We're going to the two family. I want to see if Wang Anran still recognizes me as her brother.
Big brother, Xiaofeng. What brings you here?
If we didn't come, you might forget your own family name is Wang. Isn't that right? Next, you'll probably cut all ties with the Wang family.
Xiaofeng, that's rude. She's still your aunt. Apologize.
Aunt, your nephew was wrong.
It's fine. I'm just wondering, what brings you here today, big brother? What's the occasion?
Little sister, you've raised 2 fine daughters.
This month's elixir, didn't I send it over to you already? Why are you back here? And you both look pretty rough. It's that time of the month.
Can you read fortunes? That was a spot-on guess.
You guessed right. Some nasty relatives showed up at home. We had no choice but to hide out here for some peace.
Ah. That's what I meant. Hey, don't just cry anywhere you want. There's no crying agent mixed into my tea. Don't pin this on me.
It's not your fault. It's all because of that Wang family. What the hell? A weak, spoiled brat. Daring to set his sights on my sister, Tu Union. If it weren't for...
Sister, forget it. The Wang family is too powerful. They have at least 3 martial king experts in their clan. Our family only has mother. At most, even counting you, that's only 1.5. I really can't accept it. That Wang Lufeng, you can tell at a glance, he's no good. I'd rather marry an ordinary mortal than ever marry him.
Brilliant.
No. What are you doing? Stop being so dramatic.
Li Ji, why don't you just marry Union? Once it's a done deal, let's see what the Wang family can do about it. Little sister, what do you think?
If it means I don't have to marry Wang Lufeng, it's not completely out of the question.
I object.
Objection overruled. The eldest sister is like a mother. I decree you two get married tonight. Yunque, Union, let's go.
No, mother. I don't want to marry him.
Little sister, you've raised your daughter well.
Union, be good. Don't throw a childish tantrum, the Wang family isn't that bad. Your mother is also from the Wang family. I won't let you suffer.
You marry him if you want. I won't.
To Union, if you still see me as your mother, you'll listen.
Mother, you've always taught us that women must be strong and self-reliant, so what is it now that's worth sacrificing Yunyan's happiness for?
You don't understand.
I get it. It's just because the Wang family has many powerful cultivators, right? But I, Tu Yunque, am no pushover either. Is it worth offending a future martial king over a marriage arrangement?
No talk of offending anyone. We're all family.
Have you all forgotten there's still someone here? Coming to someone's home and ignoring the host isn't right, is it?
Father, he's the one who killed Elder Feng.
Young man, regarding the incident with Elder Feng, the fault lies first with my Wang family. We had no intention of placing blame. Today, we ask for your understanding, young man, to borrow your esteemed residence to handle some family matters.
What is Wang Shushan of the Wang family to you?
You know my father, young man.
Know him? How could I not? Your father is so helpful. He insisted on feeding my fish. Wouldn't take no for an answer. What a guy.
Since you know him, this should be easy. Little sister, just make your move. Don't disturb our young friend here.
Wait.
When did I say you could take her? I'll say it again. She came here of her own free will, and she'll leave the same way. No one can force my guest to do anything.
I've said my piece. Who agrees? Who objects?
You're messing with me.
Yes, I am messing with you.
Kid, you really have a death wish. My father is a powerhouse at the late Martial King stage. You're dead today.
Mother, haven't you always said you wanted to thank Mr. Li Ji in person? If not for Li Ji, the two family would have been wiped out by monstrous beasts at the front lines long ago. Now Li Ji is right here. You can't just stand by and do nothing.
Little sister, are you going to stop me?
About Yingying, I can give in to you on that. But Li Ji is a benefactor to the Tu family, and to me personally, I can't just stand by and do nothing.
Benefactor? They say the 2U family members all made breakthroughs on the battlefield. Because they got a large batch of high-quality spirit herbs. Could it be this Li Ji? I can let him off. But he must offer a batch of spirit herbs as compensation. A martial arts family cannot be disrespected lightly. That's the rule of the Martial Alliance. Otherwise, I'll mobilize the entire Wang family to crush him.
Father, you...
Mr. Li, you see.
Impossible. I'd rather feed my spirit herbs to pigs than give them to anyone from the Wang family. It's beneath me. My courtyard.
Wang Anran, have you forgotten your surname?
Ever since you married me off to the Tu family, I've been a member of the Tu family.
Fine. Fine words from a family traitor. Today, I'll purge the Wang family of you.
Purge the family, huh? How about I go first? The Alliance leader's token.
You thief! How dare you steal the Alliance leader's token? We cannot let this brat live. He even has connections with the Alliance leader. If the Alliance leader gets this kid's spirit herbs.
I told you this token was useless. Liang Yu insisted it could command all martial artists. What a scam.
You're a martial king too?
Not just me. My personal guard is one as well. Tianping, it's your turn.
Father.
Taken out in one hit.
How can he be a half-step martial ancestor? Wang and Ran, I'm your elder brother.
Senior, wait. Mr. Li, please be magnanimous. Sir, the Wang family still has a martial grandmaster. Killing him might anger that person.
Don't worry, that martial grandmaster.
Grand Elder, save me. This man stole and deceived to obtain the Alliance leader's token, and tried to kill me. Please take action and suppress him. It's over.
The Grand Elder has arrived. The Wang family is one of the seated families of the Martial Alliance, and holds a seat in the Elder Council. He will definitely help Wang Qingyue.
Really? That's not necessarily true.
Take him away, and that kid too.
Grand Elder, what are you doing? My father.
By the order of the Alliance leader, Wang family ancestor, Wang Shouxin.
Colluded with exotic beasts and attempted to ambush and kill the Alliance leader. The crime is unforgivable.
The Wang family is expelled from the Martial Alliance. All relevant persons are to be taken to the Discipline Hall for trial.
Wang Qingyuan, your deeds have been exposed.
It's not my business. I wasn't involved. Father, is this the grand endeavor you said the ancestor was undertaking? The ancestor ruined me.
Drag him away.
Two family head, you and the Wang family made an early separation. Otherwise, given your status as Wang Shouxin's daughter, today you might not be able to escape.
Thank you, Grand Elder, for your discerning judgment.
Don't thank me.
If you want to thank someone, thank the gentleman behind you.
Was the Alliance leader's token Li Ji showed earlier real?
He really is a guest of honor to the Alliance leader.
Mr. Li, thank you for your help with the Alliance leader matter earlier. The Alliance leader has instructed that from now on, your matters are the Martial Alliance's matters. This exclusive card allows you, sir, to withdraw any amount at any Martial Alliance location of Alliance currency.
With no limit.
You're too kind, Grand Elder. It's just mutual benefit.
Since that's the case, and there are many matters within the Alliance, I will take my leave now. The Martial Alliance welcomes your visit at any time.
1,000 years of glory, the Wang family, with over 10,000 ancestral martial artists, has just fallen. And as for my mother, you.
I'm fine. Back then, Wang Shouxin forced me to marry into the Tu family. After your father saved my life on the battlefield, I became solely the matriarch of the Tu family. I am no longer a daughter of the Wangs.
Mr. Li has saved our Tu family from peril multiple times.
Such a great debt cannot be repaid with mere thanks. From now on, the Tu family will follow your lead, sir.
When you think about it, Liang Yu, a peak martial ancestor, Wang Anran, a mid-stage martial king, plus Tianpeng, who's half-step into martial ancestor, and I myself am a martial king. Without even realizing it, I've actually gathered so much power. It's time to reclaim the Li family's honor.
Reporting to the family head, esteemed elders.
According to our investigation,
the reason for the large amount of sacred medicine within the Alliance
is entirely due to the Alliance leader's connections. It seems to be vaguely related to the person behind the Tu family.
You all heard it. The Alliance leader's breakthrough to peak martial ancestor, the Tu family suddenly gaining thousands of mid to high rank martial artists. It's all because of one person, a person who holds vast quantities of spirit herbs and spirit stones.
If anyone gains his support, they could become one of the top powers in the world. They might even unify the entire Martial Alliance.
Given the current situation for our Li family,
it's both a crisis and an opportunity. If we can build a good relationship with him and secure his assistance, the Li family's rise is imminent.
Restoring our past glory would no longer be a pipe dream. What the Liang family achieved, why can't our Li family do the same? Family head, We can't wait any longer.
Through the Grand Elder and the two family matriarchs' connection, I've already obtained his location. But if I go myself, it would be too abrupt. Li Yan, you are the Li family's young master. Your status is sufficient. Your mother has ties with the two family matriarch. If you both visit, you must build a good relationship with him.
I accept the mission. Your son will not fail.
Do you know why I'm sending you?
Father wants to get close to him first, to gain that master's trust, and then maintain our position within the family.
Yes. Since that incident with your older brother 3 years ago, our third branch's position has become unstable. The other branches are eyeing us eagerly. If I weren't still a martial grandmaster, I fear they would have forced me out of the family head position long ago.
It's all because of that person. If it weren't for him, we wouldn't be.
All right, let's not talk about that person anymore. What a jinx. But fortunately, I still have you. Now, you've finally reached the half-step Martial King realm. Compared to that girl from the two family, you're not far behind at all.
That's all thanks to your father. If not for you, Father,
And your constant supply of high-grade spirit herbs.
I wouldn't have come this far. With you here, the third branch has a worthy successor. If, before I die, you can break through to the martial ancestor realm, the position of family head. The other branches will just have to watch.
I will not disappoint you, Father. I will work hard to uphold the glory of the third branch.
Back to the main point. This mission is very important. You must complete it with utmost care. This isn't just about the family's interests. It's about whether you can secure your position as family head in the future. Your mother has an old connection with the two family matriarch. This is our advantage. You must make good use of it. I heard that. The engagement between the two families' second daughter and the Wang family has been called off. If you can go a step further,
and win the favor of the two families' second daughter,
then in the future, with the two families' support, your position as family head will be even more secure. Do you understand?
I understand, Father. Why are you guys sticking to me and not leaving?
The fighting at the front has stopped. Mother told me to stay and protect you.
You're only a half-step Martial King. Protecting me, a full Martial King?
Does that even make sense?
And you? What's your reason?
I don't have a reason. I just want to be with you.
You. Well, if it isn't my big brother. Haven't seen you in years.
How'd you end up a farmer, carrying a hoe?
Heading out to the fields?
Li Yan.
These past few years, you seem to have been living well. A useless cripple.
Yet you managed to charm a pair of beautiful twins with that pretty boy face.
What, are you living off them now?
Watch your mouth. Who are you calling a freeloader? If anyone's freeloading, it's us.
Li Ji. People. Sometimes you just have to accept your fate. You can't force what isn't meant to be yours. So you're saying the position of Li family heir was originally yours? Ridiculous. You're just picking up my scraps. Do you think I'm still that kid you could order around back then? Today, I'll teach you how to respect a martial artist.
Your half-step Martial King aura is decent, but it's not enough to impress me. If you want to fight, Tu Yunque, will keep you company to the end.
Tu Yunque.
Tu Yunque, the eldest daughter of the two family. No wonder you're so fearless. So you've got the two family backing you up.
I have important business here today.
I don't want to clash with your two family.
I'm just giving you a friendly warning.
Li Ji
is famously known in our Li family for being a bad bet.
He's not worth it.
You talk big all the time. Compared to Li Ji, you're the one who's more like...
Tu Yunque. Don't think just because the two family supports you, you can act recklessly.
I, Li Yan, am also a half-step Martial King now. How dare you insult me like this?
Li Yan. It's been years, and you're still so quick-tempered. Did I hit a nerve?
Li Ji.
You're just someone who hides behind a woman.
What gives you the right to talk big here? If you have the guts, let's settle this one-on-one. Let's see who's really.
Li Yan, don't go too far. Brother Li Ji is nothing like what you said.
Union, don't stoop to his level.
In this lifetime, he can only seek attention through cheap provocations. Li Ji, stop putting on airs here.
Today, I'll make sure you know who the true genius of the Li family is.
How boring. Who wants to compete to be the Li family's genius? If we're really comparing, in this world, only a martial supreme is worthy of catching my eye.
Ha ha ha, Li Ji.
You're killing me.
A martial supreme? You?
A guy who can't even awaken his martial energy?
Can't even awaken his martial energy? Then take a look at what this is.
A martial king? Impossible.
You couldn't even awaken your martial energy. How could you break through to martial king? Nothing is impossible in this world. Just because you can't do it, doesn't mean others can't. You, Leanne, are nothing but a frog in a well.
Jia. Is it really you?
It's me.
Jia, what have you been through all these years?
I've been living well these years. After all, thanks to you, isn't that right?
Jia. I'm sorry. Back then.
Enough. Back then, you saw that I couldn't awaken my martial ability, feared I would tarnish the Li family's martial reputation, not only stripped me of my young master position, but even cruelly expelled me from the family, leaving me to fend for myself. What's the point of saying all this now?
Li Ji.
Don't think you can be smug just because you've broken through to martial king. The Li family now, even if you return, has no place for you. Return? Why should I return? The Li family now, in my eyes, is nothing. Li Ji, how dare you insult the Li family like this? I just insulted them. What, with just you, a half-step martial king, daring to be insolent in front of me? Even if Li Shutang came here himself, I'd say the same thing. The Li family is nothing.
You.
Yana, don't be impulsive. Don't forget our purpose for coming today. If we rashly take action, we might offend the master.
Li Ji, you're still as arrogant as ever. You don't realize there are greater heavens beyond this one. And greater men beyond yourself.
Once I get acquainted with the master here and gain the support of vast amounts of spiritual herbs,
I'll become a martial king sooner or later. Then, you
will still be nothing but my defeated opponent.
Master. Well then, I'd like to see what other master exists in my family village besides me.
Fangxia, I was wondering why I couldn't find you anywhere, so you've already met with Mr. Li. From the looks of it seems I don't need to introduce you anymore.
Anran, the Mr. Li you mentioned couldn't possibly be Jia, right?
Jia.
Impossible. Li Ji is just someone who was expelled from his family.
How could he be that master? Aunt Wang, you must have been deceived by him.
That's how it is.
Jia, are you really?
Yes, I am the man behind the two family. All those spiritual items for the two families' martial alliance came from me.
Li Ji, you're still lying. I'll expose your true face.
Break army.
Jia, be careful. Yana.
As I thought. You'd still choose Li Yan in the end. Right?
Jia. Enough. No matter what. He's still your brother. Do you truly wish for brothers to turn on each other?
Talking about this now.
Back when we were at the Li family.
Why didn't I see you speak up for me?
What could I have said? What was I supposed to say? I was just a high-level martial artist. Those Li family elders were practically trying to devour our family whole. I had no choice.
What a convenient, no choice.
Jia, your mother was wrong. Truly wrong. Come back with me, please. Now you're a martial king. Those elders at home certainly won't object anymore. You can still come home.
Home? No. The Li family is not my home. This place is my home. You should leave.
Jia.
Leave. If you don't go now, I'll cripple Lian myself. Let him taste what it's like to be a cripple.
Fine. We're leaving. Jia. I'm sorry. Brother Li Ji, you still have me.
From now on, if anyone dares speak ill of you again, they'll have to answer to my blade first.
Thank you.
Mr. Li, I'm sorry. I didn't know about your history with the Li family.
Aunt Wang, I know. From now on, just call me Li Ji.
Okay, Li Ji.
Ding. Congratulations, host. You've completed the time-limited mission. Reward, unlocking the Tier 4 Spirit Infusion space.
Looks like Liang Yu completed her mission over there. Not bad, not bad. As expected of the Alliance leader who commands all martial artists, I didn't expect 90,000 doses of holy medicine to be used up in 30 days. Also, a new secret realm has opened. I wonder what kind of exotic beasts will appear this time. Perhaps a divine beast will appear directly. I'm really looking forward to it. Man, it's so dry here. Look at the size of this volcano. It's even bigger than the volcano in Xiaohei's space. Could it be that this time, we're given a dragon's nest? A grown fire dragon might appear inside. Forget it, let's fight. Awesome. They're all half-step martial kings. Wait, these are all divine beasts, vermilion birds? Are you kidding? I have to fight vermilion birds, but it's not impossible. Looks like these vermilion birds are half-finished. Or not fully grown yet. Otherwise, they wouldn't just be half-step martial kings. Bring it on. Let me see the fighting power of the vermilion birds.
Ugh.
There are too many of them. I'm at a disadvantage in the air. Come down if you dare. Damn, that's not martial virtue. Let's see if your spiritual energy is sufficient. Or mine is. I'm out of spiritual energy. Then it's my turn. Shoot the moon. Haha, today I'll do it too. Like Hou-Yi shooting the suns.
Shoot the moon.
Shoot the moon. Shoot the moon. I knew it. A 4th level spirit infusion realm wouldn't just have a bunch of quasi-martial king vermilion birds. Finally, the big boss finally shows himself.
Human. How dare you slaughter my offspring? Today, you will die.
Martial king realm. Haha. Perfect. I'd like to see just how powerful a martial king realm vermilion bird really is. Is that all you've got? Take this. Shooting the moon.
Pathetic trick.
Interesting. It seems you're not just a martial king, but a quasi-martial ancestor. Then take another one of my moves. 10,000 swords, return to the ancestor. Go!
Oh no! This human actually has such a powerful move. Human, spare me. I'm willing to be your mount.
I've killed so many of your offspring. Your entire clan is wiped out. Don't you have any resentment?
None at all. The winner is king, the loser a bandit. I'm willing to accept any punishment. As long as you spare my life.
Since that's the case. Well, in that case, I'll have to send you to your grave. A family should always be together. Tushan Fist.
No, why?
Why? You're too late. I have a mount now. And why would I keep a liability by my side?
Ding. Congratulations, host. First kill of a king rank beast. Time limited use, 30 days.
Divine grade spiritual item. System, withdraw one for me to see first. As expected of a divine item, just the spiritual energy leaking from it surpasses the total of a regular spiritual herb. This should contain about 1,000,000 points of spiritual energy, right? Looks delicious. Let me try a bit first. Oh no, there's too much spiritual energy. Absorb it. Good thing I didn't swallow too much. I almost exploded. Just this one portion nearly pushed me to break through to martial ancestor. But I'm still only a half-step martial ancestor. But a single portion contains a vast amount of spiritual energy. How could an ordinary martial artist withstand it? They'd probably explode and die on the spot. Only martial artists above Martial King can barely absorb it. But how many Martial King level experts are there in the world? Oh, system.
You've given me another monumental challenge.
Family head, the young master and the madam have returned.
Why didn't they come see me themselves?
The young master is severely injured and unconscious. As soon as the madam returned, she locked herself in her room, refusing to see anyone. It seems she suffered some kind of shock.
I sent them to befriend a master, and they actually returned empty-handed. The reason?
It seems they encountered the eldest young master.
They say.
The eldest young master broke through to Martial King. The young master was resentful and fought him fiercely, ultimately losing and falling unconscious from his injuries.
You're saying, the eldest young master truly became a Martial King?
That's what the returning attendant said.
Li.
My sincerest apologies. Thank you for coming all this way, sir.
It's no trouble at all. I actually have business with you as well.
The 90,000 divine elixirs you entrusted to the Martial Alliance have all been sold.
As per your instructions.
Any customer who purchased the elixir was required to consume it on the spot before being allowed to leave.
These 90,000 divine elixirs have created tens of thousands of top-tier martial artists.
This month alone, thousands have newly ascended to Martial King. Hundreds of Martial Kings have broken through to Martial Ancestor.
You could be called the benefactor of all martial artists.
Not only that, with the aid of the vast quantity of elixirs, the Alliance leader has even broken through the shackles of the peak Martial Ancestor realm and become humanity's first Martial Saint.
If not for you, Mr. Li, I, Liang Yu, wouldn't know how much longer my breakthrough would have taken. Please, sir, accept my bow.
You're too kind, Alliance leader. It was a mutually beneficial arrangement.
No, sir, I'm afraid you don't realize just how vital this batch of elixirs is to the Martial Alliance. Please, follow me.
We pay our respects to the Alliance leader, Grand Elder.
Originally, the Martial Alliance was merely a loose coalition formed by various martial families. The frontline regiments fighting the beasts were also centered around individual families, established independently. The Martial Alliance simply can't intervene.
With the elixir you provided, sir, the Martial Alliance has finally formed its first united regiment. This regiment has 10,000 members in total.
Martial ancestors serve as generals, Martial Kings as colonels,
and top-tier advanced martial artists as soldiers. With them, the Martial Alliance is finally no longer irrelevant.
As I said before, the value of this batch of elixir is truly immeasurable. The Grand Elder and I have decided to place this united regiment under Mr. Li's command. After all, you are their greatest benefactor.
Give it to me.
Yes, I think within the entire Martial Alliance, no one is more suitable than you. Haven't you all been asking me who it was?
That provided you with those elixirs?
It was him. This gentleman right here beside me. From now on, he is your defense commander.
We greet the defense commander.
My name is Li Ji. I'm ashamed to only meet you all today. My strength may not match that of some of you. But I promise you this, your regiment will be the one least short on elixir supplies. With me here, any elixirs or spirit stones out there, we will have them. What isn't out there, we will have that too. As long as you earn merits, elixirs will be unlimited.
What? Did I hear that right? The defense chief said unlimited spiritual medicine?
This is a godlike figure who can produce a sea of sacred medicine. Just unlimited spiritual medicine. I believe him.
Long live the defense chief.
Ding. Congratulations, host, for receiving admiration from Martial Ancestor level experts Jiang San and Li Si, and Martial King level expert Wang Wu. Total admiration points gained, 999,999 points, can be synchronized, can be used for breakthroughs.
Excellent. Just as I guessed. The spirit infusion space has leveled up, the cap for admiration points has also increased.
But, receiving so many admiration points all at once, this should be enough for me to break through to Martial Saint, right?
In front of all these eyes watching. Forget it. I'll hold off on the breakthrough for now.
No need to scare these people.
Give your team a name.
Let's call it the Martial God Team. I hope that in the future, every one of them can become a martial god. And I will be the one to lead them to the pinnacle of martial arts, the martial arts supreme.
Alliance leader, the rift to the alien beast's realm has expanded again. A massive horde of alien beasts is pouring out from the other side. Among them are many martial ancestor-level beasts. Martial ancestor-level beasts.
Not just one. Over a dozen have already appeared. No, wait. The number is still increasing.
And then, behind this group of martial ancestor beasts, a colossal alien beast appeared.
Initial estimates put its level above martial ancestor.
The defense line is in critical danger, requesting reinforcements from the Alliance.
There's no time. A martial saint-level beast has already appeared on the front lines. I must head to the front immediately to stop it. Elder, I leave the follow-up reinforcements to you, as fast as possible.
So this is the martial saint realm?
Compared to the martial ancestor's external spirit release, where every move shakes heaven and earth, reaching martial saint clearly means returning to simplicity.
Spiritual energy can be completely controlled at will, utilized to its absolute limit.
Defense Chief Li, I'm afraid your team won't have time to rest now. You must head to the front lines to provide support at the fastest speed.
Right.
With so many people, we can finally use up some of those time-limited divine items.
But it's still too few.
Maybe I can.
Elder, there's no need to rush to the front lines.
Regiment Commander Li Ji, how can I not be anxious? Our Alliance leader can hold off their martial saint-level beasts. But our regiments below can't withstand enemy forces reinforced with elite beasts.
Every minute we delay, another soldier is lost on the front lines.
No, I'm not saying we won't send reinforcements. I'm saying we should hold off for now. Now, in the name of the Martial Alliance, issue an order to all troops about to depart for the front, commanding them to assemble at Bangong Lake. I have a grand gift for them.
Why is the Alliance having us assemble here?
Who knows? Maybe the Alliance has something important to announce.
Look. Which clan's regiment is that? They have martial ancestors as commanders and top-tier warriors as soldiers.
They're wearing matching uniforms. It says, Martial God. When did a Martial God regiment appear within the Alliance? Could it be formed by some rising noble family?
This must be the main force that the Alliance leader established not long ago. They are truly elite.
Indeed. Ever since that person appeared, the world has changed. The Martial Alliance is no longer at our beck and call.
No matter how much changes, this world
will always remain in the hands of our esteemed families.
Even within this Wushan core, nearly half hail from our families. The Martial Alliance still needs us in the end.
Right. Our top priority now is to establish a connection with that person.
We can't let the Liang family and the Martial Alliance
monopolize that person's medicinal herb supply.
Today, our 18 top families are collectively challenging the Liang family. Let's see if their Liang Yu dares to refuse. If she refuses,
it's best if we can reach an agreement. But if not, let's not burn all bridges. Have you all forgotten what happened to the Wang family?
What's there to fear? It's just one Wushan core. Our combined military strength and top-tier fighters far exceed 10 Wushan core. Besides, the front lines are critical right now. The Liang family might not be able to spare the forces.
Family head Lu makes a good point. If we don't act today, the Liang family will devour us all sooner or later.
Esteemed family heads, the Grand Elder requests your presence.
Let's go. Let's go, Ming. Our Grand Elder.
Esteemed family heads and elders, you've traveled a long way. Thank you for your efforts.
Grand Elder, the front lines are in crisis. Instead of sending us to the front to fight, the Alliance has suddenly gathered us here at Bangong Lake. What is the purpose of this?
Family head Li, to be perfectly honest, this was not my idea.
It wasn't the Grand Elder's idea? Then was it the Alliance leaders?
Nor was it the Alliance leaders.
That's absurd. In the world today,
aside from you, the Grand Elder, and the Alliance leader,
there's someone else we don't know about?
Someone who can bypass the Council of Elders and the Joint Family Assembly
and gather us all in one place? What are you trying to do?
Grand Elder, according to Alliance law, any major event must be approved by the Council of Elders and the Joint Family Assembly before it can be implemented. Even you and the Alliance leader must report to both bodies. Now, you've suddenly bypassed them, gathering hundreds of thousands of martial artists here. It's hard not to suspect something.
Are you saying the Liang family wants to rely on that 10 to 1,000 strong God of War team to wipe us out here and rule over all?
Haha, I'm afraid you have the appetite, but not the teeth to chew it.
Although the God of War team along with your Liangshan battle group
has over 20 martial ancestors, over 200 martial kings, and tens of thousands of martial artists.
We are not easy to deal with either. Just among those standing before you, there are no less than 20 top-tier martial ancestors.
Grand Elder, I advise the Liang family
to think this over carefully.
Oh, where are your thoughts going? Regardless of whether my Liang family has such intentions, just consider that the mutant beast's power has greatly increased, and the frontline is in crisis. We couldn't possibly choose to act at this time.
That's not certain. After all, power is truly elusive.
Unless the Liang family hands over the person behind you and shares the spiritual resource he holds. With such sincerity, we can then trust you. Otherwise, I think this martial alliance is due for a change in its leading family.
After all this circling around, this is your ultimate goal, isn't it? As expected, profit moves people's hearts. Fortunately, Li Ji had foresight.
Yo, having a chat?
Bastards. Who let you in? Don't you know that everyone here is a family head or elder? Get out.
Elder, is this your subordinate?
Just like your Liang family, you have no manners.
Wait, Li Ji.
Li Ji, I remember now. He's the Li family head's notorious son.
Haha, truly a tiger father and a dog son. Poor Patriarch Li, a hero all his life, yet he has such a useless son.
Judging by his appearance, he's joined the Liang family.
Are they trying to use him to threaten Patriarch Li?
Li Ji, this is no place for you.
Oh, but I have to say that this meeting today won't proceed without me.
What an arrogant brat.
Perhaps it's because you were expelled from the family, went insane,
and came here to seek attention, hoping to get Patriarch Li's attention.
So you can return to the Li family. Li Ji, about what happened back then, the family had no choice.
And you? You had no choice too? You, a mighty late-stage martial ancestor, the head of the family, couldn't even protect your own son. Or is that what you wanted all along? You really are a hypocrite.
Enough, Li Ji. Don't think the family owes you anything. Why don't you think about what you've ever done for the family? If you weren't such a useless waste, would the family have resorted to this?
Ha 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 ha. How laughable. The Li family is truly a den of filth. It makes me sick.
You ungrateful wretch. You're asking for death. Don't think becoming a martial king gives you the right to disrespect your elders and slander your own kin. No matter what you say, I am still your father. Today, I'll teach you what filial piety means.
Patriarch Li is furious.
That's Patriarch Li's full power strike.
Li Ji is either dead or gravely injured. Foolish junior.
Stop.
You finally couldn't hold back. Perfect timing to test you out. System, allocate points. All adoration points, cleared.
Impossible. You? What kind of sorcery is this?
Sorcery? No, this is just pure overwhelming strength.
Martial saint. This can't be. You're not a martial king.
The martial saint realm. Oh my god.
This aura is unmistakable.
I felt it from the alliance leader.
This is definitely a martial saint. How could he possibly?
Martial saint. The second martial saint in the world has appeared.
Now, who still thinks I shouldn't be here? Li Shutang. My dear father. What do you think?
I have no objections.
We have no objections either.
The words of the martial sage are, of course, the absolute truth. We will carry them out without question.
Martial Sage, you were blind and ignorant. We are willing to obey all your commands.
At this critical moment, it's too late to inform Liang Yu.
Since we've thoroughly offended these family heads, it seems I have no choice but to step forward. Patriarch Li, it seems your lesson for me is over.
No. I wouldn't dare. Martial Sage. Yes, it was my arrogance and ignorance.
Good. Since none of you have any objections, then listen up, and listen carefully. All martial artists assembled inside and outside Bangang Lake, whether from noble families, independent cultivators, sect disciples, or the Alliance Army, from this moment on, will be under my command, the Martial Supreme. Li Ji. For unified deployment. This is the Supreme Decree. It holds the same authority as the Alliance Leader's order.
We humbly obey the Supreme Decree.
Yes, we and our affiliated families
are at the Supreme One's disposal.
We are willing to give our lives in your service.
Elder.
Supreme One. Your orders?
Relay my command. All assembled martial artists are to maintain their current formations. Stand by and await orders. In 1 hour, I will personally arrive at Bangang Lake to bestow upon them a gift powerful enough to change their lives, and even the course of the war. Noble families.
Power.
In the face of absolute strength, they are nothing but clay chickens and pottery dogs. Perfect.
By harnessing the reverence of hundreds of thousands,
I can catalyze the divine artifact to its ultimate potential, the front lines. Once these hundreds of thousands of high-level martial artists truly transform, we'll drive straight into the alien beast's homeland.
Yes. I will relay the order immediately.
As for what happened today, I do not wish to see it happen again. The war on the front lines is intense. Your families have deep foundations. You must give it your all. If anyone pays lip service and holds back their strength, the consequences, I trust you understand them well. All of you, withdraw and prepare. Get ready for the great gift to come.
We shall obey the Supreme One's decree.
We take our leave.
I never expected. Li Ji's power has grown this fast. Truly the man I set my sights on, it seems. I need to work even harder. Otherwise...
Our master truly is a deity. He was once beneath me, but now he's surpassed me.
I hope the two family, Yun Ke and Yun Yan, are following him, right?
Let's go. It's time to deliver our gifts to our warriors. So many family heads and elders gathered in one place.
And martial artists, as far as the eye can see.
It seems every martial artist in the world is here. It's been years since we've seen such a grand spectacle.
Who's that man leading them? The family heads seem to hold him in great respect.
Haven't you heard? That's the newly ascended martial saint, the Supreme Li Ji.
The Supreme One. What kind of figure must he be?
You know the martial god legion. That's the Supreme One's personal army. Ordinary high-level martial artists like us can't even get through the door.
What is this great gift the Supreme One mentioned?
No idea, but I know.
Some people must be kicking themselves with regret now.
They lost their own pillar of strength.
From now on, we should treat those in our families better. What if another supreme-level figure emerges?
Today, I, Li Ji, am here to reward all martial artists. To completely resolve the crisis of the aberrant beasts. Divine Reign. System, manifest all transforming divine marrow. Location, Bangang Lake.
Ding. All transforming divine marrow manifested, automatically transformed into divine water. Please receive it, host.
My God, is this a miracle?
Ah, a rainbow cloud. Has a deity descended to the mortal realm?
Hey, didn't you hear what the Supreme One said? This is divine reign summoned by him.
The spiritual energy level. It's off the charts.
Am I dreaming? Just one breath gives you tens of thousands of spiritual energy points.
Then what about those elixirs we took before, with just a few hundred or thousand points? What are they worth now?
Ah, this rare divine water. Li Ji actually summoned an entire divine river.
Spiritual energy. Spiritual energy. The spiritual energy I've been longing for is just there for the taking here. No. Every single breath is pure spiritual energy. Ah.
I'm dreaming. I must be dreaming. I really am dreaming.
Such an opportunity was bestowed by the Supreme One. From now on, I pledge my life to the Supreme One.
I pledge my life to the Supreme One. I pledge my life to the Supreme One.
Hey, after today, the Supreme One's position will be unshakable. Even if the Alliance leader comes, it won't matter.
With such divine treasures provided by the Supreme One, who would still want to be a family head?
Isn't it better to follow the Supreme One and live the good life?
From now on, if anyone dares to speak ill of the Supreme One, I'll be the first to object. Congratulations, host. You have received admiration from Martial Ancestor level expert Liu Neng and Martial King level expert Jiang Cheng. Total admiration points gained, 999,999. Synchronization and breakthrough are now possible.
As expected of me. With just a slight effort, I've already become invincible in this world.
I have broken through to the Martial Saint realm.
I've also broken through. Is this the power of a Martial Saint? Truly terrifying. I've finally broken through to Martial Saint.
Now that I've reached Martial Saint, I'm already on par with Li Ji, which means
they're just a bunch of fair-weather friends. They get cocky with just a little bit of power. Fine.
System.
Breakthrough. All have been converted into martial cultivation for you. Your current martial realm is Peak Martial Saint.
It's no use, huh? Looks like the Supreme One has progressed far faster on the Martial Saint path than we have. From now on, we'll have to keep our heads down. Is this a warning?
What? Just broke through to Martial Saint, and you think you're qualified to stand equal to me?
Supreme One, please calm your anger. We absolutely do not mean that. The Supreme One will always be our leader.
Yes, Supreme One. Our admiration for you is boundless, like an endless river.
I hope you remember what you said today. If you harbor any ulterior motives again. The Supreme One's divine might is truly unparalleled. The clan leaders who just broke through are nothing before the Supreme One.
Of course. The Supreme One can summon divine water and grant it to us freely. How could these petty clan leaders compare?
Today, I grant you divine water to help elevate your realms. Do you know why?
To eliminate the beasts and save humanity.
Yes. Once you've fully absorbed the spiritual energy here, we will head to the front lines together to completely resolve the beast threat, even invade the beast world, and restore humanity's glory.
Yes, we will not disappoint the Supreme One's expectations.
Grand Elder, why haven't the reinforcements arrived yet?
The Supreme One, he.
Supreme One.
It's me. I've completely subdued several major families and broken through to the Martial Saint realm. I am now known as the Martial Dao Supreme.
So it's Mr. Li. I thought something had happened back there. Since it's Mr. Li, then I can rest easy. But the front line is in dire straits. If the reinforcements don't arrive soon, I'm afraid.
How long do you think you can hold out? I plan to enhance the strength of these reinforcements. This time, we might be able to completely resolve the beast tide invading the human world, to keep them outside our borders.
How confident are you, sir?
100%.
Friends and viewers, this is Warfront reporting. As we can see, under the leadership of the respected Martial Alliance leader, our frontline soldiers are struggling fiercely. According to the latest news, the Martial Alliance issued a call to arms long ago. Hundreds of thousands of martial artists have headed to the front. But for some reason, even now, there's been no word from them. It's as if they've vanished from the face of the earth.
Old ox, have you been eating too much grass?
Such a puny human world.
And you still haven't conquered it after all this time.
You damn bird, why don't you give it a try? Don't just stand there and criticize.
Ha ha ha, then let me have a go. I'll devour it.
Oh no. A new Martial Saint level powerhouse has appeared on the beast side. The front line may completely collapse. Front line crisis. Humanity's crisis. Where on earth are our reinforcements?
With Liang Yu alone on the front line, he can't hold out any longer. I must go ahead. You all stay and completely absorb the spiritual energy in Bangong Lake before coming to join me. Remember, you must absorb it completely.
We obey the Supreme One's decree.
He's finally gone. The pressure from the Supreme One is overwhelming.
From now on, we're destined to live under his shadow. Let's all keep our hands clean.
Otherwise, if some fall in our family's offense the Supreme One.
This is the end for humanity. Sky's splitting slash.
Scatter.
Li Ji,
Are you okay?
if you'd been any later, you'd be collecting my corpse.
I'm here now. You can rest. Leave the rest of the fight to me. Oh, I brought some divine water for you. You and the wounded soldiers should drink it.
This is divine water. Thousands of barrels.
Primordial essence. There's so much of it.
Impossible. In such a barren human world, how could there be a divine treasure like primordial essence? And so much of it, even in our world. Even a single drop is hard to come by.
I knew it. It's just an illusion. This human must be a master of deception, trying to distract us with this fake treasure, to find a chance to rescue them. What a pity. Too stupid.
Yeah, if it were just one barrel, we might have been fooled.
But thousands of barrels? Do they think we're idiots?
It's fake. See for yourselves.
Be careful, it could be a trap.
It really is. Primordial essence. This feeling. It's like I'm a kid again. When my mother used the essence to cleanse my bones.
Such pure spiritual energy. It's like I'm back in the Ox tribe's sacred land, wandering freely in the spirit lake. Playing in the water without a care.
If it's fake, we'll vent our anger by devouring you. But now it's real. You have even less chance of escaping my grasp. Old Ox, capture that man. We must interrogate him to find the source of the divine essence.
It seems the human world is not as simple as we imagined. There's actually a place that produces so much divine essence. If we seize it, our two clans will rule the world.
Humans, hand over the divine essence.
Divine essence. Divine essence.
You, take the divine water and go down quickly. Leave these two monsters to me. Tianping, you handle that ox. I'll take care of that bird.
Yes, master.
You think you monsters can snatch the divine essence? Wishful thinking.
Arrogant human, today is your day to die.
Pathetic. Stop.
What kind of technique is this?
The kind that kills you. Return.
I never expected such a powerful being in the human world. But this is still far from enough. Azure Whirlwind.
Slash.
Li Ji's power is actually this formidable. It seems we might be saved this time.
Damn humans. I didn't expect you to be this tough.
Oof. You're just realizing that now. Too bad. It's too late. From the moment you invaded the human world, your fate was sealed to die here. Become nourishment for the human world. Monster.
Damn humans. You're asking for it.
You're burning your lifeblood. But it's useless.
No.
That was still too much. Compressing spiritual energy to its...
Good thing my spiritual energy is limitless. Otherwise, before that bird even hit me,
I'd have been drained dry.
Oh, this human is too powerful. No, I need to escape. Far. Hey, trying to run. Did you ask for my permission? Master, Tianpeng has fulfilled his mission.
You've worked hard.
Li Ji. We owe you this time. Otherwise, our front line would have completely collapsed.
Don't mention it. This is also for the human world. Now, everyone, take this divine water to heal your wounds first. Then, we'll discuss our next move.
Yes, sir.
Our reinforcements won't arrive for a few more days. I've decided to use this time to enter the monster world through the spatial rift. Gather some intel, to prepare for our future counterattack into their world.
No, the monster world is still their stronghold. Who knows if there are even more powerful monsters inside. It's too dangerous.
Don't worry, I know what I'm doing. Besides, you know how strong I am. Even if there are monsters one tier stronger, I can retreat safely if I can't win.
But
Tianpeng,
Master,
you and your clan must guard Li village well. If necessary, assist Alliance leader Liang. Wait for my return.
Yes. Tianpeng will defend your home with my life. I will not let you return homeless.
Also, keep an eye on the two sisters and their family. I don't want to come back to find everything gone. Everyone, wait for me. This 1,000-year-long monster invasion will finally come to an end. Humanity will finally know peace.
We bid you farewell, Supreme One. May your journey be smooth. And may you return victorious soon.
Li Ji, you must return safely. The human world cannot be without you. All soldiers. Now, the Supreme One has bought us precious time. We must not slack off. Focus on recovering from your injuries. And improving your strength. Await the Supreme One's return. Then we will launch our counterattack on the monster world.
Yes.
Counterattack the other world. Peace for humanity.
So this is the other world? Indeed, the spiritual energy is abundant. It's more than twice as dense as in the human world. Probably equivalent to a third-tier spiritual energy infusion space. No wonder it can nurture such a vast number of high-tier monsters. What's this? Clan members of that feathered beast. Fine, I'll send you to reunite with that monster. A family should be together, shouldn't they? 10,000 arrows, fire, 1,000 arrows all at once. Not bad. Consider it a gift to this other world. You're welcome. Oh, right, I have a mount. Why am I flying myself? Xiaohei, come on out. Hey, keep it down. We're here on a scouting mission. Scouting, you get it?
Yes, Master.
Xiaohei, forward.
Which way, Master?
Fly towards that tallest mountain. I want to see what's up there.
Yes, Master.
This is bad. This is bad. Exalted One. Our army invading the human world has failed. Sage Peng and Sage Niu were both slain by a human saint-level expert. The legions we sent suffered heavy losses and had to retreat back to our world.
Useless. They're all useless.
Thank you for your reward, Exalted One.
I remember scouting before. The strongest in the human world were just a few emperor-level experts. How did a saint-level expert suddenly appear?
Could it be that human alliance leader made a breakthrough?
Even if he did, he'd just be an ordinary saint. Both the Great Rock and that ox were elite saints. How could they not take him down?
This subordinate does not know.
Why are all my subordinates such idiots? It's really infuriating. I've heard humans are highly intelligent. Perhaps I could capture a human to be my strategist and replace this fool. Alright, I'm aware of the situation. Get out of here.
It's the god of war. Oh no, a powerful human has broken into our world through the spatial gate, and killed the Rock Legion guarding it.
What?
Spare us, God of War.
Human race, you dare set foot in this god's territory? You're asking for death? Doghead, relay my command. This is unacceptable. By my order, search every corner of this world. Find that human insect that got in, and crush him.
Finally, someone who can put up a fight. I hope you don't disappoint me.
Master, that guy looks really strong. Should I just roast him with a breath of dragon fire?
Not yet. Let's see what he's capable of first. Stand back. Let me handle this.
So you're the human who snuck into my domain.
That's right. It's me.
Ha 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 ha. A martial saint. I didn't even come looking for you, yet you rush here to die. But since you're brave enough to come, I'll grant your little wish.
Oh, really? Then let's see what you've got to keep me here.
And, have you thought about how you want to die?
How do you want to die? Let's see what you can do to me. What you can do to me.
Then I'll make sure you die without a grave.
You've got some skills.
Arrogant human, prepare to die.
That's all you've got?
You'll pay for your arrogance.
1,000 arrows, unleashed. Damn it. How is he never exhausted?
Ha 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 ha, I am the god of all beasts. This realm is the beast realm. I am the foremost god of this age. As long as this world exists, my divine power is endless.
So that's how it is. Looks like if we just clash with spiritual power, neither can overcome the other. But the strange beasts gathering around are increasing. Time is not on my side. Retreat first. Little Black. The situation's tense. Let's withdraw.
Damnable human. Find him for me, this god. I will tear him and his black serpent to pieces.
Xiaohei, you rest for a bit. That guy earlier was really tough to deal with.
Yes, Master. That guy was too powerful. Master. Are you hurt?
It's fine. I just used up some spiritual energy. And spiritual energy is the one thing I'm not short of. But you've been flying for so long, and you've used so much dragon breath. Recover quickly. Next, we're going to properly explore this world of exotic beasts. Try to find as much information as we can to bring back.
Yes, Master.
This world of exotic beasts is so vast, I just don't believe the beast god can completely suppress all the exotic beasts. There must be some who are discontent. If we can find them, and establish a connection with them. When the time comes.
Master, what are we doing here?
Looking for allies.
There's nothing here but sea. Where are the allies?
You just don't get it. That beast god is from the Tiger clan, the overlord of the land. Although he conquered this realm by force, the underwater domain is precisely where his power is weakest. If there's any place with the most opposition to him, it's under the sea.
Master is so clever.
You go back. The water isn't suitable for you.
Yes, Master.
Now, I'll explore the mysteries of the seafloor alone. Let's see if I can find the power that opposes the beast god.
How dare you, the two-legged beast? You dare trespass into the domain of the sea god palace? Withdraw at once. What? A saint-level expert? Spare me, my lord. I was blind. To have offended you.
I ask, you answer.
Yes, yes, yes. I'll tell you everything I know. Hold nothing back.
Who is the greatest power in the seas? Who leads it? How many troops do they have?
To answer you, my lord. The greatest power across the four seas is undoubtedly our sea god palace. Our palace master is also a late-stage saint level. Below him are several saint-level elders, over 60 emperor-level domain lords, and over 1,000 king-level chiefs. The troops under their command number in the hundreds of millions. Although I am merely king-level, I am one of the sea god palace's 600 sea patrol generals. I beg you, sir, for the sake of the sea god palace, to forgive my offense.
Seems I've found the right place. This kind of power. And it's far from the beast god's core sphere of influence. It must maintain a high degree of independence. Good. Take me to see your palace master.
This. Not knowing your background, sir. I dare not recklessly bring you in.
With this item, you just need to deliver the message. I can offer the Sea God Palace a great opportunity. Your palace master will judge for himself. Before coming here, I considered that the Grand Elders might not be able to absorb it all, so I brought a portion of the all-transforming divine marrow. Never thought it would come in handy so soon.
The beast god has issued an order. He demands we dispatch forces to search the four seas. Not a single stretch of ocean is to be overlooked.
Palace Master, what are we searching for?
A person.
A person?
Someone who broke into our world from the human world. And he's quite powerful. It said he fought the beast god, was defeated, and fled. Now he's hiding somewhere in this world.
What? He fought the beast god and got away unscathed.
Even the beast god couldn't capture him. How could we possibly catch him?
Regardless, the beast god's decree has been issued. If our sea god palace remains inactive, the beast god will surely hold us accountable.
If the sea god hadn't been injured and ambushed by the beast god back then, this world wouldn't be dominated by those land beasts.
Keep your voice down. If this reaches the beast god's ears, the beast god is notoriously brutal. When that time comes, who knows how many of our kin will have to sacrifice to quell his wrath.
Enough. Regardless, we must take the necessary actions. We cannot hand the beast god a reason to blame us.
Understood, Palace Master.
Palace Master, there's one more thing. The beast god palace has sent an order. They want our annual tribute double this year. They say it's to fund an invasion of the human world.
Doubling it is impossible. The usual tribute is already hard for our sea folk to bear. Now, if we double it,
the people below will revolt.
Besides, what does invading the human world have to do with us? We won't get any benefit from it.
Sigh. I know it's difficult. But what choice do we have? If we don't pay, the beast god himself will come to collect. Then we'll lose more than just some clansmen and spirit herbs.
Let's set this matter aside for now. We'll deal with it when we can't delay any longer.
Palace Master. Palace Master. A sage-level land beast that walks on two legs is at the gate. He demands an audience with you. Oh, right. He also presented this item. He claims he can deliver a great opportunity to our sea god palace.
Palace Master, our sea god palace has truly fallen. Now every Tom, Dick, and Harry dares to come here for a free meal.
Well, the beast god is one thing, but now even a measly saint-level land beast dares to show up at our doorstep. Palace Master, let me fight him. I'll capture him for sure. Teach him a proper lesson.
What does a saint-level bipedal beast look like?
Reporting to the Palace Master, this subordinate has not seen it. However, it has no hair except on its head. If you don't count the dragon horns, it's practically identical to you, Palace Master.
You bastard. How dare you defile our Palace Master? How many lives do you think you have to spare?
Palace Master, that outsider must have seen you from afar before, and then used some kind of magic to try and sneak in with this disguise.
The Palace Master is of utmost preciousness. She is the daughter of the departed venerable god. A treasure left to our sea clan by the venerable god. She cannot be defiled by outsiders. This subordinate begs the Palace Master to use thunderous means to suppress him, to deter all petty scoundrels. We beg the Palace Master to suppress him
and uphold the dignity of the Sea God Palace.
First, bring that beast in. If it truly is using deception, even if it's saint level, even if the beast god himself were here, I will not let it off easily.
The Palace Master is wise.
How dare you? Show your true form at once.
I came to the Sea God Palace seeking allies. Yet you start hurling insults before I even speak a word. Is this how the Sea God Palace treats its guests? Whoa, a dragon maiden.
Outrageous. The Sea God Palace is second only to the Beast God Palace in power. You are but a mere saint level. How dare you disrespect our princess?
My apologies, I've never seen a dragon maiden before. So I was momentarily captivated.
How does he know I'm a dragon? Could there be another dragon in this world besides Father God?
Stop changing the subject. Tell us your true purpose for coming to the Sea God Palace. Are you sent by the Beast God?
You mean that big cat?
Big cat?
He dares to speak of Lord Beast God with such disrespect.
Could he truly not be from the Beast God's side? Since you're not from the Beast God Palace, then what race are you?
Human.
Human? Minister Gui, you've lived a long time. Do you know of such a race in this world?
Never heard of it. But that other world, the Beast God's forces are invading. I think it's called the human world. Could it be?
Human, you've got some nerve. Don't you know the Beast God is hunting you down everywhere?
The Beast God's decree says whoever captures you will be rewarded with one divine herb.
Divine herb?
So I'm only worth one divine herb? Your Beast God is really stingy. Isn't that an insult?
Human, you're only at the saint level. You actually warrant a divine herb. Do you even know the value of a divine herb?
The Beast God Palace reports say the human world has low spiritual energy. The strongest there is only at the Emperor level. It's understandable you don't know about divine herbs.
What a lucky guy. A lower realm human is actually worth a divine herb. The Beast God must be out of his mind.
It's just one divine herb. Is it really that big a deal?
If you think it's no big deal, show me one.
Hey, let's drop it. Why argue with a lower realm human? He's just short-sighted.
I said, that vial of myriad transformation divine marrow I gave you. Didn't you open it?
Divine essence of transformation. Human. Do you know what you're saying?
Take a look yourself.
Seven-colored divine light. Only divine objects can emit such a glow.
Could it be that this barrel actually contains a drop of divine essence of transformation?
Not a drop. It's a barrel.
What? A barrel? Old turtle, do you know what you're saying?
Who exactly is this human? He casually gifted us a divine object. And not just a drop, but a whole barrel.
If your Sea God Palace is willing to sign a contract with me to help humanity suppress the Beast God, you will receive my reward. Far more than just one barrel.
Oh my god, such a divine object, and there are so many barrels. What's happening to this world?
I must be dreaming.
These are your advance payment. After the task is completed, things like this, you can have as much as you want.
As much as you want. Could it be that the human world is not as barren as rumored? Instead, there exists a miraculous source of spiritual energy?
Not the human world. It's me. I am the source of spiritual energy itself.
May I ask your honorable name? What is your status in the human world?
The Supreme Martial Master of Humanity, Li Ji.
Mr. Li, your proposal to overthrow the Beast God is simply too grand. Although my Sea God Palace holds grievances against the Beast God Palace, but forgive my bluntness, even if we gather all the saint-level forces in the world, it's hard to say we could kill the Beast God. He is, after all, a deity.
You worry too much, princess. I don't ask you to rebel immediately, but at the critical moment strike the Beast God, get a decisive blow. Because by that time Li Ji will surely become a god.
Mr. Li, you are overly confident. If becoming a god was so easy, then over tens of thousands of years in this world only 2 gods would have appeared.
That's because I hadn't arrived. After I arrived, gods are nothing special.
This pressure. It's the peak of the saint level. No wonder he escaped the beast god. He's just one demigod away from godhood.
Even so, the peak of the saint level is still just a saint. The gap between that and a true god is as vast as heaven and earth.
You call yourselves the Sea God Palace. Clearly, you once had a sea god in your past. Haven't you ever thought of restoring your ancestors' glory? And I can help you become a god. Guess how long it took me to go from a mere mortal to the peak of the saint level?
How long?
3 months.
3 months. He must be joking.
Our strongest, the princess, is now at the late saint stage, and she trained for a full 1,000 years.
3 months.
How could anyone become a saint in just 3 months? If that were true, what would my 10,000 years of cultivation even mean?
Sir, if you want our sea tribe to aid humanity, there's no need to deceive me.
Do you really think, with my power, I'd have any reason to lie to you? And what about this myriad transformation divine marrow? Is that a lie too?
If it really comes down to a confrontation, Mr. Li has indeed ascended to godhood. My sea god palace agrees to defect.
Princess.
My mind is made up. For all these years, our sea clans have we not suffered under the beast god's brutal rule? Have you forgotten our kin who were sent to the beast god's dinner table? Mr. Li, the sea clans are at your command.
Good. However, it's not Mr. Li, it's the Supreme One. I, Li Ji, am destined to rule over both the human and beast realms, and become the supreme ruler of all realms.
We pay homage to the Supreme One.
Excellent. From this moment on, the Sea God Palace is humanity's staunchest ally. When the day comes that I ascend to godhood, I will not forget your loyalty.
Supreme One, what should we do next? How should we proceed?
The beast god is currently hunting me across this world. He won't relax his search efforts anywhere. Your world, I cannot stay here long. As for the Sea God Palace, stay put for now. Gather your strength in secret. And wait for the right moment.
Wise, Supreme One. But, the beast god's forces are vast. If we keep biding our time, we might miss our chance.
Patience. By my calculations, my ascension to godhood is not far off. The beast god can't find me. He wants to set up a heavy ambush here, waiting for me to walk right into his trap. But I won't let him have his way.
Congratulations, host, on completing the time-limited mission. Reward, unlocking the Tier 5 Spirit Energy Baptism space.
The mission's complete. Now, the cap for admiration points should reach the millions, right? But first, let's break through and return to the human world. Xiao Hei, let's go. Good job, Xiao Hei. You didn't waste all that divine marrow I gave you. A martial saint-level dragon is now capable of tearing through space.
Master. My power has grown immensely now. I will definitely become your most capable assistant. If that beast god dares to show up again, I'll tear him to pieces.
Not bad. Very spirited. With your help, my path to godhood has become much more certain. But now, with this spatial rift right before us, let's first return to the human world to plan our next move.
Yes, Supreme One. Then, let's charge back in and show those beasts what we're made of.
Let's go.
Human, don't get cocky. Take this punch. Pegasus Meteor Fist.
Bring it on.
Let's see if your Pegasus Meteor Fist is stronger than my Mount 2 Shadowless Fist. Ha 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 ha. Is that all you've got?
Ant, prepare to die.
Don't linger in battle. Let's go.
Ants. If it weren't for the spatial rift saving you, you wouldn't have escaped.
My lord, the spatial rifts have been expanding recently. It may not be long before they're wide enough for you to pass through.
Really?
I wouldn't dare deceive you, my lord.
I, the god of 10,000 beasts. was toyed with by a mere insect. A disgrace. Once the gate between worlds is fully stabilized, I will have my vengeance.
Your divine might is unparalleled. Invincible across the realms.
My lord, I have an idea.
Speak.
Humans have infiltrated our world, merely to gather information about us. Why not turn the tables? Send our own agents into the human world, steal intelligence, sow discord. We can even trick some of their powerful warriors into joining our side. Once the war between our worlds begins, the Divine One can step in and crush them to avoid any surprises.
While I disdain such underhanded schemes, this concerns the survival of our beast clans. I approve. But who should we send?
I volunteer. My clan possesses a secret art that allows us to shapeshift. I will lead clansmen skilled in this art to infiltrate the human world myself and pave the way for the Divine One.
Good. The Fox clan truly is the wisest and most loyal to me. I grant your request. Upon success, I will grant your clan demigod status.
Thank you, Divine One.
Demigod status. The Divine One is very generous. Well, the Fox clan has that unique skill. If they succeed, they would deserve the highest honor. If we truly conquer the human world, what's one demigod status? With the resources of both worlds, we could nurture a new god. What's your words, sister? If the Divine One hears you, he'll have your hide.
As the Alliance leader commanded, we entered the other world through the spatial rift. But what we saw was a landscape teeming with beasts as far as the eye could see. Guarding the entrance were over a dozen martial saint-level beasts. I barely escaped with my life. The others.
Are you absolutely sure?
You're saying there were over a dozen martial saints guarding the spatial rift?
Thanks to the divine marrow bestowed by the Supreme One, I've reached the half-step martial saint realm. I'm certain of what I saw.
Alliance leader, in my opinion, the Supreme One has likely already perished. As for the counterattack on the other world, it seems that plan is dead in the water. Rather than waste our efforts, we should strengthen our defenses. Leave behind elite troops, and have the rest withdraw to recuperate.
No, the Supreme One's fate is unknown. To retreat now. Would that honor the countless divine marrow he bestowed upon us? Have you forgotten how you attained your martial saint realm?
Then what do you propose? Just sit idly on the front lines for a year or two? Millions of martial artists and their mounts need to be fed. The resources required are astronomical. Will you pay for it, or will we?
Exactly. What if the beasts never attack, and we end up fighting amongst ourselves over dwindling supplies? The Sovereign's command was clear. We stay here and wait for his return.
That is the Sovereign's decree. Who dares defy it?
The Sovereign's decree? The decree only holds power while the Sovereign is here. With the Sovereign gone, who gives the orders?
You? The Alliance leader, the Sovereign, is peerless.
You must still be alive.
He might be trapped somewhere in the other realm, waiting for our rescue.
We should launch a counter-offensive into their world.
If you want to go die, go by yourself. The Shao clan will not follow.
The Chen clan will not obey such a reckless order either.
You're all a bunch of ungrateful curs. The Sovereign exhausted his divine essence to help you all achieve sainthood. And yet,
in his hour of greatest need, you would betray him?
Elder, don't use righteousness to pressure us. We are grateful to the Sovereign. Of course we remember his kindness. But that doesn't give you the right to command us in his name. Alliance. Leader.
We ask you one thing. Is this still the Five Paths Alliance?
Or has it become the Liang family's personal dictatorship?
Everyone. The Martial Alliance remains the Martial Alliance. But with the Supreme One's help, our Martial Alliance has seen a surge of masters. Now we have at least 20 Martial Saints.
And over 1,000 Martial Kings.
Below the King level, the numbers are countless. The Martial Alliance today has increased its strength manyfold compared to just a month ago. All thanks to the Supreme One. Now the Supreme One has ventured into another realm for us. His fate is unknown. Should we just sit back and reap the benefits? If the Supreme One returns and sees us with nothing accomplished, wouldn't he be disappointed?
Your words are misguided, Alliance leader. We are not cowardly or afraid of death. But the situation is unclear now. Acting rashly could lead to the annihilation of our entire force. If the Supreme One returns, we might be powerless to change things. If the Supreme One falls, we must preserve our strength to seek vengeance for it, not throw ourselves away in vain.
Master Li's words hold some truth. But,
Alliance leader, it's not that we don't want to wait here for the Supreme One. But Master Chen is right. With so many martial artists gathered here, the consumption is immense. Besides the Supreme One, who else in this world can sustain so many martial artists?
What Patriarch Li says is sound advice. Furthermore, Patriarch Li is the Supreme One's own father. He's the closest to the Supreme One's bloodline. If you won't listen to him, who will you listen to?
Everyone knows.
The Supreme One holds no special affection for Patriarch Li.
How can we bypass the Alliance leader and follow him instead?
HMMPH, Elder. As the saying goes, no grudge lasts overnight between father and son. The matters between those two, do you know them better than they do?
Alliance leader. In the past, your martial prowess was unmatched. You suppressed the world. But now,
we are all martial saints. If we respect you,
we call you Alliance leader. If we don't, we can just as easily reform a new martial alliance ourselves.
How dare you? Are you staging a coup today?
If that's how you see it, then yes. Liang Yu, if you continue to be ungrateful, we will re-establish the Supreme One's father, Patriarch Li, as the new alliance leader. Let's see those in the world indebted to the Supreme One recognize the Supreme One's father or recognize you.
Shameful. Shameful.
Li Ji, where are you?
Heh, a new martial alliance. You really have the nerve. You truly think I, Li Ji, am dead? While I was away, you all seem to have been quite busy. Trying to appoint a new alliance leader?
Your Eminence, we were only thinking of the martial alliance's future. Your Eminence, your situation was unclear. We were leaderless, just wasting away here. It didn't seem right.
Leaderless, for the martial alliance's future? I see you all. You're just looking out for your own selfish interests. I exhausted my divine essence to help you all reach sainthood. And this is how you repay me?
Your Eminence, we never intended betrayal. We just felt continuing like this was no solution.
No solution? Do you have a better one? I ventured into the other world to buy you all time. Time to grow stronger. And what do? Each of you just thinks about preserving your own strength.
Your Eminence, your father was worried for your safety, and with so many martial artists gathered here, the drain is immense. If we just keep waiting.
Enough. When did I authorize you to use my name to swagger around and deceive people? As long as I draw breath, no one else will dictate the martial alliance's affairs. You all prospered by my grace.
That's how you achieved what you have today.
And now you scheme behind my back? Do you think I'm made of clay?
Your Eminence is wise. These people are ungrateful. They deserve punishment.
Your Eminence, your safe return is a great fortune for the martial alliance. But now, with the otherworld beasts watching us closely, please calm your anger. Mankind cannot afford to lose too many powerful warriors.
Since Alliance Leader Liang pleads for you, I will note this matter for now. If there is a next time, we'll settle all scores at once.
Thank you, Your Eminence. Thank you, Alliance Leader.
My journey into the otherworld was fraught with peril, but it was not without gain. I discovered a supreme ruler in that world, called the Beast God.
Its power far surpasses the martial saint realm. I call it the martial god.
A god.
That's right.
A deity.
This one deity, what are we even fighting for?
Why panic? It's just a beast deity. Once I've rested for a bit, I'll crush it in an instant. Moreover, besides gathering intel on the beast realm, I've also contacted an ally who can serve as an inside man.
Who's the inside man?
Too many mouths, too many leaks. How can I announce it openly in front of everyone?
You unfilial son, I am your father. How could you? It seems as long as this unfilial son lives another day, I, Li Shutang, and the entire Li family will remain the laughingstock of the world, enduring his constant humiliation. Detestable?
Pass down the order. All combat units, commence training on site. All spirit medicines and spirit stones. I will have Liang Yu distribute them. Once I break through to the martial deity realm, I will sweep through the beast realm in one fell swoop, and restore a bright and just world to humanity.
Long live the Supreme One.
Victory for the Martial Alliance.
Victory for humanity.
Good. Now, I need to go into seclusion for a while, to break through to the martial deity realm. Alliance Chief Liang, during my seclusion, all affairs of the Martial Alliance will remain under your full authority.
Rest assured, Supreme One. Liang Yu will not fail your trust. I will protect the Martial Alliance and await your emergence. To lead us in vanquishing the Beast Realm.
Elder. You will assist Alliance Master Liang. Ensure the Martial Alliance's stability at all costs. If there is any unusual activity, send word to me immediately.
Yes, Supreme One. This old man will spare no effort to protect the Martial Alliance.
All of you, remember my words today. Do not harbor any further disloyal thoughts. Otherwise, do not blame me for being merciless.
We would not dare, Supreme One. We will obey the Supreme One's decree. We will protect the Martial Alliance and await your emergence.
Since the Supreme One has given his orders, we shall naturally comply. The most urgent matter now is to follow the Supreme One's command and have all combat units begin training immediately, to enhance their strength.
Alliance Master Liang speaks wisely.
We will cooperate fully to arrange the training properly.
Alliance Master Liang, what about the distribution of spirit herbs and spirit stones? Should that also be implemented swiftly?
Naturally. I will arrange personnel at once to tally the needs of each combat unit and ensure timely distribution.
However, with the Supreme One in seclusion, aiming for the martial god realm.
What if the Beast Realm attacks? How should we respond?
Do not worry. The Supreme One has already gathered intelligence on the Beast Realm and planted informant. If they plan any major moves, we will likely know in advance. Moreover, our strength has greatly increased. Even if the Beast Realm attacks, we can hold out until the Supreme One emerges.
Mr. Ma, could you tell us about the reason for this epic victory?
It's my honor. The credit goes primarily to a new Supreme One who has emerged among humanity. As soon as the Supreme One appeared, he immediately intimidated several treacherous clan heads within the Martial Alliance. Moreover, holding no grudges, he provided endless divine medicines and spirit stones for everyone to enhance their strength. Finally, he personally went to the front lines and slew 2 martial saint-level beasts. He completely drove the beasts out of the human world.
I heard the Supreme One is planning a counterattack into their world.
I'm not sure. But that rumor is indeed circulating.
According to news from the front, the Supreme One ventured deep into their world and hasn't returned. Morale among the frontline troops is wavering. They're all speculating if something has happened to the Supreme One.
Yan, do you think Li Ji?
Sister, I believe in him. He'll be fine.
I really am. Why am I so lacking in composure?
Sister, now I'm a martial ancestor level expert too. I'll give Li Ji a surprise when he returns. From now on, I can share some of his burden.
You're right. We must both grow stronger. That way, no matter what happens, we can fight by his side.
Sister, let's continue our training. We can't waste a single second.
All right. Let's work hard for Li Ji.
I thought I heard someone calling my name. Maybe I was mistaken.
Li Ji.
Li Ji, you're back.
I'm back. And I'm not leaving this time.
Really? You're staying? That's wonderful. Sister and I can be with you all the time again.
It's good to have you back. Yan and I have been so worried about you.
Sorry for making you worry. This journey into their world was extremely perilous, but the gains were substantial. I've now scouted the beast world's true strength. Once I break through to the martial god realm, I can wipe their world clean in one fell swoop.
You're amazing. You're definitely going to break through successfully. Then you'll beat those exotic beasts to a pulp.
Yeah, you always manage to surprise us. I'm sure this time will be no exception.
Having you all by my side, supporting me. It gives me even more confidence. By the way, while I've been away, have you been slacking off in your training?
Not at all. My sister and I have been training hard every day. She's already reached the peak of the martial ancestor realm, ready to ascend to martial saint. I'm not far behind either. I've reached the early stage of martial ancestor.
We owe it all to the huge stash of spiritual herbs and spirit stones you left at home. We can't even use them all up.
Not bad, not bad. You've both been working hard. Once you break through to the martial saint realm, you can come with me to the front lines to fight.
Really? Then we'll have to train even harder. We'll strive to break through to martial saint as soon as possible, and fight alongside you.
I want to fight alongside Li Ji too, to protect you.
Good. Let's work hard together. And protect the human world together. This secret realm is nothing but ocean? You've got to be kidding. Where am I supposed to look? Luckily, back in the beast realm, I gained the reverence of the dragon maiden and the others, and synchronized with their martial energy. Perfect time to try out the water avoidance charm. You're really good at hiding. 3 days of searching, and besides some martial king and martial ancestor level small fry, not a single one matches the guardian beast level. Could it be that this secret realm's biggest challenge is finding the guardian beast? Forget it. Let's head to that archipelago, first to land, and take a rest. These past days, it's been either underwater or in the air. I feel completely ungrounded. Solid ground feels much more secure. Strange. Why isn't there a single green plant on these islands? And there's only rock, no soil. How bizarre. Let's see just how hard this rock is, that not a blade of grass grows. And no soil clings to it. Oh, no way. Whoa. I knew it. I've been searching for 3 days and couldn't find the guardian beast. I couldn't even find its followers. So they were hiding here all along. Talk about hiding right under our noses. If I hadn't gotten a sudden urge to give it a tap, you would have gotten away with it. One, 2, 3. 16 mid to low-level martial sage turtles. So you must be their leader, then.
Human! How dare you trespass into our kind's territory and disturb our slumber? What is your crime?
Crime? I, Li Ji, have journeyed far and wide, and I've never feared any crime. You bunch of turtles, hiding in this secret realm, did you really think you could escape your fate?
Ow, insolent! We are the guardians of this secret realm. We have slumbered here for many years, protecting the peace of these waters.
Guardians? You look more like predators to me. Not only do you hoard this rich secret realm for yourselves, but you've also wiped out all the other races within. Other than a few small fish and shrimp, why are there no other races besides your turtle kind? I bet you ate them all.
The weak are meat for the strong. Those inferior races are only fit to be food for us, the Divine Turtle Clan. Being devoured by our Divine Turtle Clan is an honor for them.
This is the first time I've ever seen a race as shameless as yours. It seems today, I must deliver some divine justice. To avenge the other races you slaughtered, I'll vent their righteous fury.
Arrogant human, today you will pay the price. Brothers, attack! Let him know our power!
Is that all you've got?
Human, don't get cocky.
A mere mid-stage martial saint dares to offend me? Tushan Fist.
Number 2. Humans, you thoroughly pissed us off.
Your strength is impressive. Too bad your speed is lacking.
Avenge number 2. Taste the combined attack of our Divine Turtle Clan. Mountain and Sea Scroll.
You've got some skills. Too bad it's not enough. Sword of immortal slaying. Great. Don't think that turtle shell of yours makes you invincible. He's breaking through to the divine realm. Breaking through right in front of me. You're not taking me seriously at all. Myriad swords, return to origin. Sure enough, a turtle shell. So tough.
Human, I only wish to break through to the divine realm. To eternally guard this realm. Those clansmen caused trouble while I was asleep. Dying by your hand is atonement enough. Shall we call it quits?
You wish. You're just trying to buy time. I won't let you have your way. Myriad swords return to origin.
No. Without undergoing tribulation, you cannot shed your mortal body. Break through to the divine realm. Human, you're asking for death.
You're huge. You're practically a demigod already.
You dare block my path to godhood? You're dead, human.
With your sluggish moves? You think you can hurt me? Take this.
Trying to blind me? Not so easy.
This turtle shell is tough indeed. Even your eyelids are this resilient.
You won't escape today, human. Just accept your death.
Just you, a coward hiding in its shell? Today, I'll show you all what true power really is. Heavenly demons to do and seal. Seal.
A puny ceiling, Mark. What can it do to me?
What about a giant one? Grow. Grow. Grow.
Impossible. How do you have so much spiritual power? You're just like me. Only a demigod, you don't have divine power yet.
Nothing's impossible. Divine power? My spiritual power is divine power. Seal.
No. I haven't become a god yet. I refuse to accept this.
Time limit for use, 300 days.
No way. Primordial purple chi? Only a demigod level powerhouse could use this, right? Anyone below that level couldn't withstand its immense power. This means I have to find hundreds of demigods in 300 days? How is that possible? But it's perfect for my own use. With this primordial purple chi, I can ascend to godhood directly. I'll be back.
Has the Supreme One still not emerged from seclusion?
No. I sent someone to inquire at Li village. Even the TU sisters don't know where the Supreme One is secluded.
Damn it. Couldn't have picked a worse time. They had to come right when the Supreme One is in seclusion. It's like it was planned.
Alliance leader. The beasts from the other side of the spatial rift. They keep coming. Even Marshal Saint level beasts. There are already more than 10. If this continues, I'm afraid.
Afraid of what? With the help of the Supreme One's divine marrow, our martial alliance now has over 20 martial saint experts. As long as the beast god doesn't come, the sky won't fall.
Perhaps. I'm just worrying for nothing.
Divine One. According to the message from Old Man Who, the human Supreme One, Li Ji, is in seclusion, attempting to break through to the divine realm. Now is the perfect time for our beast realm to launch a full-scale attack.
Ha 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 ha. Excellent, excellent. This time, I will settle this in one decisive battle, and completely occupy the human world. Once I control the resources of both realms, who knows? I might even advance further.
The Divine One's power is peerless, unmatched in the world.
In the past,
You'll see God Palace.
excused yourselves, saying you're not suited for land warfare. Now, in this decisive battle between realms, you can't make excuses anymore.
We obey the Divine One's command. Elder, send our clansmen forth.
Yes, Princess.
Divine One. Judging by the look of it, the spatial gate will soon
expand enough to withstand your presence, Divine One.
By then, humanity will have no hope of turning the tide.
Ha 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 ha. Good. Very good.
Li Ji, if you don't show up soon, don't blame me.
Alliance leader. The beasts have sent more reinforcements. Martial Saint level beasts have increased to over 20. The pressure on all battle groups has reached its limit. If this continues, the defense line won't hold.
It must hold, even if it seems impossible. Pass down the order. The Supreme One is breaking through to the divine realm. If we just hold on, victory will ultimately belong to us humans. Li Ji, where are you?
Ha 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 ha. This deity has finally arrived. Humans, your doom is at hand.
A god. A god.
So what if you're a god? Humanity does not yield.
Humanity does not yield. A swarm of ants dares to challenge the heavens? From this day forth, this realm belongs to this deity.
Is it over?
Belongs to you? Did you ask for my permission? God slain.
Li Ji.
Amir. How dare you bark before this venerable one?
Li Ji has broken through to the divine realm.
Excellent. The Supreme One emerged from seclusion and severed one of the beast god's palms. Victory is ours.
With the Supreme One leading us, how can we lag behind?
Brothers.
Charge. A newly ascended god, and you dare to provoke this deity? Die.
Then let me show you how I'll pluck every last one of your whiskers clean. God slaying.
Pathetic trick. Impossible. How is your divine power so refined? Ah. No.
The venerable god has fallen.
Today, this venerable one slew the beast god. Across the realms of man and beast, I am the supreme god.
The Sea God Palace submits to the Supreme One.
The Pegasus clan submits to the Supreme One.
We won. We won. We won. We won.
With this matter settled, the next step is the myriad realms of the heavens.